I'm going to talk about the care homes. My mum went into a care home the end of June 2019. I worked in a care home in America, in New York, for over 20 years. I know all the paperwork, I know the care plans, I know the doctor's orders, I know the nurse's orders. Right, so I took my mum out under common law on September the 21st. I gave them 2 weeks notice I was taking her out the door. I didn't even get a discharge letter, nothing. So that was September the 21st. Then in March, I just get fed up waiting for my paperwork to come through because I asked for everything. And I called the care home and they gave me a phone number for their main office. It was not in service. So I went into HC1 on the internet and I went through the nursing recruitment till I finally got somebody in medical records. And after a while speaking to her, she put me on hold and came back and told me that she had called the care home and that I was not entitled to any of my mum's stuff. I'm the power of attorney, yes I am. So I told her that the care home had told me to call her, so it was a lot of nonsense and I would be taking it further if she wouldn't send me my stuff. I'm entitled to that stuff. I'm the power of attorney. My mum is my property. I'm her property under common law. So anyway, 2 weeks went by, nothing happened. So I get in touch with the inspectorate and she called the care home up and called me back and said that I was instructed to write a letter to the care home to get the documents. And I told that inspectorate that I had taped the girl on the phone and there was no such thing said. And she got a bit annoyed at me. She said, did you tell her? I said, yes I did. I said, so somebody's lying. So I sent a common law letter demanding my mum's property, and I get this 2 weeks later. Verification of expected death pro forma, dated the 8th of April 2020. Then I also get this, prescriptions for midazolam, end of life medication. You want to come up and look at it? Dated the 14th of April 2020, just after the lockdown. Now that Hancock had bought millions of dosages of midazolam from France way before this pandemic. I've come to find out that over 26,000 elderly people in the care homes were murdered with midazolam from April on. So I'm glad I took my mum out because God is the only one that's going to take my mum out. Not this friggin' government, not the shite. Stand up for your families. You go to the hospital, they want you to sign a DNR, no matter what age you are. Why are they doing that? You'll be lucky if you're going to come out. You're lucky if you're going to come out. And putting people on those ventilators and giving them medicine, making them worse and killing them. I wouldn't even take a dog to the hospital. That's how bad it is. And all you ones that have had your jabs and you're feeling fine, I'm glad, because this is an experiment, not a vaccine. And it's not supposed to pass to 2023. And during an experiment, if you've got any mind to look it up, during an experiment, some people get the jab and other people get a prophylactic, which is water. That's how they do experiments, to see how it affects people that got it, and the other people don't have any problems. So, and then I've never heard of a vaccine. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I took the flu jab for over 20 years. I worked in a care home, and I worked in a children's hospital as well. So I had to take that or wear a mask. I can't even wear a mask. Every time I take the flu shot, I get sick. And they said, oh, you probably had a bit of touch of the flu before you got it. That was every year I get told that. Now, if you've been vaccinated, 2 vaccines, you shouldn't have to wear a mask. I'm sorry. But if you want to wear a mask, that's fine. That's your prerogative. Everything is under consent. But, to come out and say that you have to have a booster, what the hell is that? And then you find out again that the British government, the corporation, has just ordered millions of more of the boosters to 2023. So you'll be going in for a booster every 3 months. And God help you if you actually get the experiment, the real experiment, because you're going to be dropping dead. And what else, all you ones are like the football. There's footballers all over the world. I let that over 200 footballers have been dropping on the pitch. 216 dropping on the pitch, heart attacks and dying, and other sports people dying, 26 years of age, young, healthy people, because they've been jabbed up the arse. So, you know what? You just keep going with your remask, because you know what? You're the problem. You're the ones that's keeping everybody locked in. You're putting fear into old people that can't even don't know how to go on the computers to check out stuff for themselves. You're all brain dead because you're not looking up anything for yourself. You're listening to that BBC and Sky talking shite every day. If you want to hear the real news, go on and watch GB News. At least they give you information, and they have 2 sides to the story, so they can make your mind up, and you can use your damn brain. GB News, watch GB News if you're going to watch any telly. For God's sake, stop it already. We're sick and tired of it. I don't care. If you want to take a vaccine, that's fine. But don't push it on me. I've not been sick. Not one bit. I have not been sick. I had a wee sniffle, and I made my own hydroxychloroquine, which is banned here. I made it myself, and the next day I was fine. So you need to find out how to take care of your own body instead of getting poison put in your body.